Good morning, students. Welcome to the new session of your computer classes. Welcome to class 4. Subject: computers. Before starting it with the new chapter or the chapter number 1 in class 4, I would like to revise the contents which we had studied in class 3. So, let us revise class 3 content. In class 3, we had started with the first computer process. That is how a computer works or how a computer performs a task. And that process was known as your IPO cycle. What is the full form of IPO cycle? The full form of IPO cycle is I, input, P, processing, and O stands for output. So IPO stands for input, processing, output cycle, where a computer takes input from your input devices like keyboard, mouse, scanner, barcode reader. It takes the input, then it processes, it calculates, it evaluates it. Okay, once the processing has completed, it generates a result, that is output, the answer, which is being displayed on the different output units like your monitor, or you can take a hard copy of the content by using the printer. After that, we had studied or we had differentiated, compared between the two terminology used in computer, that is hardware and software. Hardware, those units which we can physically touch. We can touch the keyboard, we can touch the monitor, we can touch the mouse. So all these are your hardware devices. But the programs like the Tux Paint which you have done, like the text editor program which you have done in the previous class, those programs you can't touch. They are inside the computer. They are inside the memory of the computer. So those programs are known as your software. So we had studied about them, how many types of software are there, different type of software, operating system, your application software. So system software and application software we had learned in previous class. Then you had studied about Tux Paint, the same program which you have done in class 2 also, but this time you had done Tux Paint, or you have done this program by using furthermore effects. Some of the name of the effects was drift, edges, mosaic, smudge, wave, wavelets. आपको रिमाइंड कुछ याद आ रहा है? So these were some effects which you had used in the previous class. Then we had make you learn about operating system, that is one of your system software. Operating system which operates, which controls every action of your computer system. Okay, so these two types of there are many operating systems available, but we have in our course, as per our syllabus, we have the operating system Linux, okay, on which we are studying different applications. The most commonly used or another operating system is your Microsoft Windows. Okay, so these are the operating system which we will study about, because on the syllabus part we have Linux operating system. We will be studying the different applications. Similarly, we will be taking the same applications, we'll compare them on practical basis with Microsoft Windows itself. The contents or the images, or you can say the most of the contents, most of the features which we will study in the syllabus are same. So we will do it on both the basis. Then on the after the operating system, we had studied about keyboard, the different keys available on the keyboard. Then we had your text editor, or you can say the the introduction to LibreOffice Writer, a new application, your application software itself, one of your application software. So what we are trying to say, in your previous class, that is in your class 3, we had discussed about the system software in the form of operating system. Okay, system software के बारे में हमने पढ़ाई किया था. And similarly, application software in the form of the text editing and formatting software. Text editing and formatting software that is known as LibreOffice Writer, or better known as your only writer. We had studied about the different parts of it, how to create, how to save a document which you have typed or which you have created, okay, how to open it later on when you will require it, and how you can print it out, the printout of the content. And then we had taken your one of the favorite chapter, in which your animated character sprite, the cat, moves. We had learned about simple basic scripts in your previous class. In this next class, you had studied about the advanced part of Scratch, where you had made the sprite talk. Okay, you had connected different blocks. You had made certain projects in which the sprite is performing the multiple actions. Okay, so all these we have learned in the chapter number 7 and chapter number 8 in your previous class. In this class, or in this session, we would be studying with, one minute, I'm just in this class, we would again have the Scratch, in which you would be adding new backgrounds, you would be adding the different costumes, you would be changing the sprites as per your requirement, and many more such interesting facts. Along with, you would be learning about the different memory or the storage devices, the different editing work which you can perform in your Office LibreWriter. Okay, and you would be again learning about the storing purpose or the storing process in your Linux operating system Ubuntu. So all these topics will be in your upcoming syllabus, but before that we have to learn, we have to revise, and we should make our foundation solid from class 3. So I would request kindly go through the upcoming revision videos. In case of any doubt, please put up in the group, we would be reverting it. Thank you, take care.